Good morning, it's Tuesday morning, 18th of January. There's a few things I forgot last week. Didn't get a chance to go get my head and my beard sharpened, so I'll be getting that sorted today. I've been asked, Grandad told us he was needing to sort some stuff out down the garden today. This basically, Storm Arwen caused this to break, so he's just propped it up at the meantime. But he's got a post which he wants to get put in today, so I'm coming to give him a hand today when he arrives. He'll be helping me grandma out at the minute, but he's not here yet, so I'm going to be heading back out to my garden and I'm going to see what I can get sorted out. Forgetting a few things down here last week as well, including them cucumbers. Silly me. But I will be having a look for the sweet potatoes and the loofahs and stuff as well. I need to take them out, so let's get that done now and see what else I can get done by the time he gets here. It's bloody freezing. I think today what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the fire on for a bit, so I've got somewhere nice and warm to sit while I get stuff sorted on the inside of here while I wait. Inside the onion house, I forgot I've got some sweet potatoes in here that I got off Ben, the young grower. So what I'm doing now, I'm just clearing some stuff off here so I can get access and see if we've got anything at all. They were put in a bit late, but it is what it is. We'll lift this up over the top. That's where they come from. I'm going to do a bit of digging down there and see if we're getting anything. So a little time later, I've gotten this side and the other side picked, and I've left them in far too long. But I do have sweet potatoes. They're long, but like I say, they're starting to rot because they've been left in, like that one there. Look. But let's have a look and see what the ones in the pots are like. Because I planted some in here, and I planted some in here, and they look bone dry. So I got a grand total of 0. Like I say, it's probably to do with me. I got them late, and I just haven't had a chance to look after them properly. So I've not really done well. But hey, I can at least state that I've grown sweet potatoes on the allotment, anyways. Not that I'll probably end up doing it again. Anyways, Grandad's still not here yet. It's 10:30. I might give him a call, but I'm going to see what else I can have a quick look through with, or even just have a general tidy here. So I've done that thing where I just crack on basically. I haven't got my camera stand, so I cannot record for time lapse, I'm sorry, but let's show you what I've managed to get sorted. That's the onion house, which will not be, it's going to be the giant house this year. I want to grow a few different things in here this year. That's that dug over, tidied up, sorted out, de-weeded, dug over. I say dug over again because I dug it twice. Double dig. And I've given it a brush down as well. I've got the loofahs at the back there. They can just stop there and dry off. I'll probably hang them up, to be honest. But they're all done. The bits and pieces are in there for what I need in here. They just need to wipe down. But I'm going to find the other air pots that I've got, because they're going to come in handy for next year. But pleased with that. Job done. Tidy up done. Everything's sorted in here. Well, Grandad's not coming down today. Grandma had a bit of a fall the other day, and he's had to get the doctor out. She's alright, she's got to take painkillers. But not having much luck with the elders at the minute. But I hope you get well soon, Grandma. Anyhow, while he's not here, I'm going to start jotting up a plan of things to do, because there's no point in doing inside things on a lovely day. But I'll not be doing much else today. I've got the middle greenhouse to sort out. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces to do down here, but I'm going to have to make a plan, and I'll stick to the plan and get that done. But I'm going to enjoy the fire for the time being while I sort that plan out. Right, I've had 5 minutes. It's home time for some lunch, and then I'm going to get the carrots sorted and set. Well, I've decided on the way home to go and have a shave and a haircut, so I feel absolutely freezing cold. I'm going to get these carrots and parsnips potted up. So as you can see, I've already started with the first tube. I've got another 6 tubes to go. So I've got my heavy parsnip, and I've got my carrot as well. Carrot seed I'm using is Marcus Powell's long carrot seed. Any long carrot seed will do. Red intermediate, stuff like that, they should be fine. So I've got them to sow, and I've got some heavy parsnip from a pack that I've got from Grim Barrett as well. So what I'm going to do now is I've got my compost all sieved through here. Just some seed and modular compost that I'm using, some clover here. I'll show you that in a second. But I'm going to fill this up so that I can get sorted. So very quickly. So as you can see, it's all topped up. that's all topped up soil, sorry, should I say. I've tapped it down so the soil could go down, but I haven't compacted and forced it through, because what I want is I want the taproot to go all the way down to the bottom. And what I've put on the bottom here is a bit of kitchen roll. So I've doubled it up with layers of the kitchen roll at the bottom. That will fade away. If it does, I'll just put a bit more on. I've got 2 sheets on there at the moment, just to keep the soil in. And then what I'm going to do is at the top here, go to halfway through up my nail, I'm going to get my carrot seed. I'm going to plant 3 carrots on the top and then just pop them in round about the centre section, just so that I should be able to get better germination. I should have been more prepared there. So got my carrot seeds. You've got to be careful, don't do this in a windy condition. Start getting windy there or you lose all your seeds. Put that back up there. I've got a couple of carrot seeds here, so I've got one there, and one on there. Put the rest back. And then just gently pop them into the centre there. There we go. Job is a good one. I've got the water in there, fill that up, and I'll just give them a bit of a drink. But in the meantime, I'm going to pop them to one side and see how many I can do before I need to go get sorted. So wish me luck. Yeah, there we go. That is 6, like 3 of each basically. I'm going to see if I can get some more, because I really fancy putting a few more in just to be on the safe side. But I'm going to get them taken into the shed, and then that's me done for today. Right, on my lunch break from work. It's Sunday. It's not Sunday. It's Saturday, should I say? So today I'm just going to pot up some cabbages. I've got my cabbages already sorted here. So these need to be potted up. As I said, I think it was last week, these would be ready to go pretty much straight away. So I'm going to just pot them up with the next pot size up, and then that'll be me done for my lunch time. I'm going to get some lunch and then see what I can get up to tomorrow. So these cabbages, as you can see, these are big cabbages. Let's have a look and see what they're like underneath. Look at them. They've went absolutely crazy, absolutely crazy. So what I'm doing is just popping them into a bigger pot. Realistically, I could have put them into an even bigger pot, but I don't have the pots here at the minute, so we'll just have to have a little step up at the moment into, I think these are 2 litre pots from the 1 litre pot, should I say. So that's that. I've got another 2, I've got another 4 to do, so I'm going to quickly get these done and then crack on at work. Okay, that's all I've done. So I've got 2, 3, I've got 5 giant cabbage there, which, hey, not doing too bad, are they? I've still got another 2 swans behind these, so and also the red cabbage as well, but these are ticking along nicely, and it's another little job done. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday down the plot. It's just after midday. I'm coming down to do the greenhouses and also hopefully the polytunnels. So I'm going to get the middle greenhouse tidied up, the polytunnel sorted out and see what time it is at that point. And then tomorrow, being Monday, I'm off on Monday, I'm going to crack on and get the rest of the tidying sorted out as well. I've got beds to cover with manure. I've got lots to do because I haven't been down for a while, have I? So enough talking, more action. Before I make a start, I did say at the beginning of the video, beginning of the week, Grandad needed a hand with his posts to be able to get his posts in. Well, he didn't get a chance to come down because my grandma wasn't feeling too well on that day, but I've spoken to him this morning and he's been pretty busy, so I'll show you what he's managed to get sorted. So Grandad's fence now is much more sturdier. He's getting this post put in, he's getting another post put in here as well, he's getting one put in the middle here as well, just to help out, just to slot in and lifts up. But that fence is all back up now. He's done an absolutely cracking job and he did it all by himself as well. So hats off to your grandfather Dave. Still young man still, but still managing to get all of his jobs done. So good for him. I wish he'd tell us so I can come down and give him a hand. Right, let's go see what I can get sorted now. So I've changed my mind. Well, it's dry. I'm going to get a fire going as well at the same time so I can burn some of the stuff on the outside, but I still can. So I'll show what I've got to burn here. So as you can see, I've got all of this stuff here I need to get burned. I've got the fire going to go there, so I'll get rid of that and I'll get cracking on inside the greenhouse as well. Just while I'm waiting for the fire to sort itself out so I can put some more stuff on top, I've just been digging out the nettles, the stingy nettles. That's what these are. They're all dried off stingy nettles. And as you can see here, look at the new growth underneath the cover there. I've covered this up so I didn't have to dig all of it over as much. And you can see the new growth there. How far it's spreading out. I mean, look, there's my foot. That's all one bit, so I'm going to take all of that bit out and I'm going to pop it on top of the mat, and yeah, I'm just ticking along. I need to get in there and get that done. I'm really bad at starting the job, and if I'm not even starting the job, should I say, but oh well, let's get sorted. So the neglect has been great in this greenhouse and on this garden the past few months, as you already know. So time to get this all emptied out. So, quick top tip here. When I'm clearing out, I've put my marigolds in with my tomatoes, as I always do, as pest control. I've left them in for a long time and they've dried out. So as soon as I pick them up, the seeds are going to go all over. So you can actually start saving seeds yourself if you want to do that. I'm not too particularly fussed, to be honest. That's because I'm just ripping them all out. But if I wanted to, I could just take the tops off, drop that on the floor, lift the top out of there, and then inside of there, all we have, pick them out. There's a load of seeds there. Just squish them up, get rid of them all dried out. Generally what happens is when I pick them up and give them a shake, they normally go all over. So there's absolutely hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of seed there you can keep yourself. But I don't, so they're getting burned, so they don't spread like wildfire. Right, to get this side done, shouldn't take too much longer. I've got the bigger bin out as well for the fire. I'll show you that in a second. Now what I'm left with 2, 4, 6, 7, 14 empty pots. Right, 14 full pots, should I say, of used compost. Now you can use this used compost to grow potatoes in next year with a bit of potato feed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this used compost to fill up my bed in the giant house. So because the left hand side is lower down than the right. So I'm going to take all of these pots, pop them in there and empty them out on the top. And after a quick sweep up, that is the middle greenhouse all sorted. Plan is this year, this will be used for onions. So I won't be growing any tomatoes because I need the greenhouse space with this transforming that giant onion house, that old onion house in for giants. So I'm going to be putting onions in pots in here this year. That is the plan. So that's that done. I'll show you what else I've getting done. So also on top of that, I've getting this section cleared. A lot better than what it was before. I've gotten a lot of the dead matter burnt, which is still ongoing at the moment. I forgot I had that big oil drum, which at the minute is burning a lot better than what the little one is. That's the reason why I was giving it. So like I said, the tomatoes and stuff, let's just go in there. Everything can get burned. Look at the smoke, it's like a headache. So what I've done was, down the side here, getting rid of all the dead matter. It's not 100% like. I've been down the back here, it's not 100%, but all the stuff that I could burn, I've just grabbed and chucked it. It was like that originally, so it was like covered like that. Across the bottom here, I've cleared all this out, moved it away. I've dug out all the nettles that were starting to spread. This will be flattened off and I'll be getting this all covered properly. So I'll be growing in raised beds in this tunnel here when it's finished. So that fire's ongoing. Let's have a look in the onion house. Apologies, the giant house this year. So as you can see, I emptied all them buckets on here. I'll let you dig this over. I'll let put some manure on the top and then give it all the good digging in, rotivate it. That'll be prepared for the giant. Start prepping your beds now for April, May time. Start feeding now, digging it in, and you can progress on over the course of the next few months, and your beds will be fed. If you feed the beds, you don't have to feed the plants as much. But yeah, this is coming on all right. And yeah, that's pretty much me done for the day. Stepping outside the giant house. This is where I planted elephant garlic, not last year. In fact, it was last year, and they come up and I didn't harvest them because I thought they were no good. Some of the beds have actually started to pop up some elephant garlic again. So I've not even need to do anything. So I need to clear this bed off so that these can grow all right. But all of this stuff will need to be burnt. And if I go next door, here you can see all this needs to be sorted out and burned. So I've still got lots of tidying to do, lots and lots of tidying to do. This to sort out and dig over, this bed yet to dig over. And the plan is tomorrow, which you'll see next week, is I'll be going inside here and getting the cucumber house sorted out. I'll be taking out the lilies from the middle of there, put them in pots again, because they need to be moved out of the way. I've also sorted this bed out as well, because there was a load of stuff on top of it which I've burned, and there is actually a few bits of elephant garlic coming up here as well, which I put in, like say last year. Didn't harvest because they're only little cloves, as you can see. They're sprouting up there nicely, so I'll have to go across the top of here and just scroll across the top just to get all the weeds displaced so they don't come back up again. You can see I've got some stuff coming up here as well. So yeah, things are growing. Spring is nearly here. Now I've got that section to tidy up again, me brassica section. But started, I've made a start. But that's the thing, like I say, I've had no motivation to get down to the plot at all. Everything that's been going on, depression, the whole lot's been an absolute nightmare. But I got up this morning and thought I best get down and do it. And look what I've managed to achieve in just a couple of hours. So this is actually I need to take forward and get back down in Little and Often. I've got this to sort out. I've got this to sort out. not take long to do because of the previous years I've been able to keep on top of it and obviously dig over and rotivate and stuff like that. And once this garden's done, I can move on to next door. And I've got a new polytunnel to pull up as well, so I best pull my finger out. Right, that's me done for this week. Thanks very much everybody for watching, everybody for your comments. I read through every single one of your comments, so thank you very much for everybody and their kind words and messages. I shall see you all next week. I will be starting looking, putting the lives on again, back on early weeks, which might be this week, so I might see you this week. But other than that, I shall catch us all next week. Take care, watch what you're doing, and stay safe. I've just remembered, so this will be the sign-off, the final sign-off. I got a lovely little message last week with a little video from a friend of a friend, with his son, Ethan, sitting watching along with my video last week. And it's great, he's absolutely loving it. He wants to grow some carrots, so I'm going to sort out with some carrots and sort some giant carrot seed up for himself as well. So this little video up here on the side here is what I got. So I said I would say hello. So Ethan, I didn't forget, son. Hello. And like I say, when the time comes, I'll get you sorted with some stuff and you can come over to the garden and you can come and have a look and you can help out if you want. But you'll just have to tell your mum and you'll have to let me know as well. But it's lovely the little ones getting involved and watching along as well. It's not just us middle-aged and oldies. I say middle-aged, I'm only 33, but I feel a lot older. So hello Ethan, and yeah, I will see you all next time.